Hello everyone, this is John here. I'm here with the final video that I'll be doing for PSMD Echoes of Yesterday. And yes, I'm recording this a few hours after, like an hour after I did the final boss of this ROM hack. And now we're gonna get into the final. Well, this won't be the ending, like the credits or everything. But I did want to record this because well, you'll understand soon enough. Let's just get into it. Man, I'm full. Same here. Delicious as always. You two were so hungry. Good thing I managed to whip something up real quick. I mean, it's only natural. I think Archen and Buizel deserve a vacation after everything that happened today. Very true. We got a minimum. Hey, I wouldn't decline. And here I thought this was gonna be a peaceful day. And it's ended up being one of the most intense days of my life. Between this morning's shock, your expiration, the fight against Team Titan, and then that mysterious Pokémon, you've really outdone yourselves. We're very proud, Archen. It wasn't that big of a deal. It absolutely was. Even Ampharos and I are impressed. At this rate, Archen's gonna surpass all of you. You better get your act together. Hey, it's not a competition. And Buizel helped him too. That's not important. Compared to him, I barely did anything. Don't lie now. I couldn't have done it without you, Buizel. Ooh. Archen and Buizel sitting in a tree. What are you babbling on about now? Oh my god. Oh my god. The fact that she did that, oh my god. Oh, yeah. I love it. What are you babbling on about now? Well, I think it's time, isn't it? Time to finally read what the legendary Future Slap says. I'm nervous. The rumors turned out to be true, so... Is what's written here really the future? That Pokemon said something about this world's fate. And they put us to the test to see if we could handle the weight of this information. That sounds so dramatic. Well, this whole thing could still turn out to be a joke. After so many trials and challenges, and that stuff about artificial projection, I don't think so. Then we shall find out for sure. I'll start reading. To the Pokemon that found this slab, if you are reading these words, all hope may not be lost. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot I'm doing this. All hope may not be lost. Heed my words. In the future, this world will be destroyed. What? Destroyed? Shh, calm down. We shouldn't panic. How do you not want us to panic after that? I mean, we should let Ampharos keep reading. There's a lot of text we haven't read yet. Yes, sorry. You don't need to be. That was a shock. But I'll go on. This destruction will be caused by a certain malevolent entity. The Pokemon from our age had to fight against this entity, which tried to put an end to the world. We lost a lot of friends. It was a brutal conflict. We started to think we stood no chance at all. But in the end, the stars aligned just right. And we won. We defeated that entity. The world did not come to an end. However, I made a mistake. A fatal mistake. Because of this mistake, that entity will return in the future. And I am most certainly sure it will be even stronger. In light of this eventual return, the Pokemon from our age have prepared a series of countermeasures. One of them is this slab, that it may act as a witness to our conflict and as a means to survive the coming disaster. To the Pokemon that found this slab, if you want to have any chance at all of avoiding this fate, heed well this guidance, for it is of the utmost importance. 1. Pay attention to the movement of the stars, especially the sun. 2. Seek Celebi, the Celebi from your age. Celebi shall assist you with investigating the past and finding a way to save the future. And finally, know that you are not alone, for I will take responsibility and personally take care of fixing my mistake, but I cannot do it alone. And thus, I ask the Pokémon to found the slab that they please do not disregard its words. However, it is best that not a word of this is revealed to the general public, at least until it is completely necessary. Causing massive panic to Pokémon all across the world would only make things even worse. I would know. That is all. Thank you, and sorry.
Wow. I think I take back what I said about this being some joke.
Holy! I just got chills! Same here. How am I gonna stop myself whenever I want if the world is destroyed? A message written by clearly influential Pokémon from a distant past, detailing crucial facts. This is a historical discovery! Events about our world's history we had no idea about. It's wonderful!
Hey Moao, it says the world's going to end. And you're happy?
Oh, well, I mean, now that you mention it, that is a little worrying.
But Moa's right. In the end, this slab talks more about the past than the future.
In a way, it was necessary to provide all the context. By discussing those events, we could get an idea of how serious they were, and how serious they'll be again.
Carrying on the echoes of yesterday, so as to fight against tomorrow, said the title. Echoes of yesterday.
That was the slab's purpose from the start.
I guess.
I think I need some time to process all this. I sure wasn't expecting the slab to be a bombshell the size of this continent. We're all stunned after hearing this, and for good reason. But you heard what that Pokémon said. We need to do something.
You think just the 8 of us are enough to stop the end of the world?
I mean, for being honest, probably not. But that's no excuse. For example, what he said about paying attention to the stars' movements. That's a perfect job for me and my telescope. He may be right. And searching for Celebi shouldn't be a particularly difficult task either. As far as I know, he lives somewhere in the air continent. Something about a lake?
Who's Celebi, now that you mention it?
He's a mythical Pokemon, like Jirachi, who's capable of traveling through time. Celebi would most likely be a great help in uncovering exactly what happened in the past.
I see. Then we should certainly try to find him.
And there's even more stuff we can do. That Pokemon asked us to not tell anybody about this, so we won't. But that's not stopping us from connecting with others and trying to befriend all the Pokemon we can. Zenu, once the moment arrives, we can convince lots of people to help us fight against that entity. As it happens, I have a way with people. Rest assured I'll gather up an amazing crew. Haha, Chief's such an optimist. But it doesn't have to be just me. You all can do your fair share too. Keep doing your work like up until now and you'll be sure to connect with lots of people through the connection orb. Jirachi, Moa and Chief are right. We have to do all we can. We can't allow the world to come to an end. We don't know when that entity's gonna return. It could be in 1,000 years, or it could be tomorrow. So we can't just stand by. That's what I like to hear. We're the ones who found the slab, so we can't turn a blind eye now. What that Pokemon said to us at Sacred Ruins makes a bit more sense now. They probably were the one who wrote the slab. Can you imagine what would have happened if Team Titan found it instead? They probably wouldn't have passed the final trial. So it's a good thing we were the ones. So they were strong. I agree. Getting back to the matter at hand, Despite the fact that we're going to be bit shaken up for a little while, I think we can consider this expedition a resounding success.
That's a given. We accomplished what we set out to do here. Therefore, we return home tomorrow. Lively Town's calling for us. We have a lot to do and think about once we return. But for now, we should relax a little.
So tomorrow's our last day. Huh. Makes sense. I'm looking forward to sleeping on my own bed again. I'm not looking forward to all the stuff and chores waiting for me at my house.
I wish I could worry about such mundane things right now.
Try to rest well tonight and not think about it very much.
I'll try, but it'll be hard.
I think I'm heading to bed already. Today was a wild ride. Me too. Gotta be well rested for another hectic trip tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Sleep well.
I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but what a day! It's been a while since I last had such an intense and busy day. Yeah, Joltik and Snob's betrayal hurt a bit, but I could get over it rather fast thanks to all of you. I'm still angry, for the record. I myself, more than anything. If I'd been just a little braver, I would have disobeyed Chief and gone with you. But then you would have gotten in trouble with Chief. And who knows what Team Titan would have done if I hadn't gone alone. Trust me, Buizel. None of this was your fault. Like Chief said, things don't always go as we want. I know you're right, deep down. But I struggle to believe it. I hate it when people dear to me are in danger, and I can't do anything to help. That's just the way I am. At least everything turned out fine. We caught them thanks to Wigglytuff's guild's assistance. And we found a future slab. Just the two of us. That is something to be happy about. Finding treasure is always cool. Although, what the slab said wasn't exactly good news. Don't remind me. Just thinking about it is scary, you know? At least there's nothing saying that entity is gonna show up soon. Maybe all that stuff happens thousands of years from now, and we're not even alive. By that logic, it could be tomorrow for all we know. You said so earlier. I think the best we can do is take Chief up on what he said and continue doing our jobs like before. Yes, tomorrow we're going back home. Back to routine. The expedition went by in a flash, but nothing we can do about it. Yeah, and we'll go back to working separately. Yes? Or at least that's what you said yesterday. Yep. Getting to be your partner in this expedition was great, Buizel. But I can't depend on you forever. I have to learn to fend for myself. Once again, thank you. I'll never forget these days I spent with you. Archen, it was my pleasure. You've been an excellent partner. I enjoyed my days with you very much as well. We could do this again in the future if you want. I think we work very well together. Haha. I'll keep it in mind. Well, I think it's time we headed to bed. We've more than earned our rest today. Yes. We need to recover our strength for the journey back. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about how we're going to have to squeeze in together on Lapras's back again. Yes, and if it's anything like our last trip, I'll be quite cramped up with Buizel. Did you say something? Nothing. It's sleepy time. Good night, Buizel. Rest well. Good night, Archen.
Oh god,
It's better that way. I can't force Buizel to do what I want. No matter how happy I've been these days, no matter how much I'd really like to keep exploring with him, I'll try to get strong on my own. And then I'll be able to help him in turn someday.
oh my god, we're getting so close.
How do I tell him? How do I tell him I still want to be his partner? Archen, you think the only reason I did this was to help you, but this mattered a lot to me too. I don't want it to end.
Okay. A few hours later. It's gonna be really long, so be buckled up. God, I can't sleep. I think I'll go out a bit and clear my head. We're about to see something. And for us eating it. Huh? It's Chief! What's he doing outside so late? He's eating? So malevolent and... Chief? What are you doing? Yes, I believe I understand. Gosh, what a fright. This expedition was supposed to be chill. But now my subordinates have been exposed to this horrible reality. Chief! Do you even hear me? Hello? Who exactly was that Pokemon? I wish I'd seen them. They mentioned they had prepared a series of countermeasures. I wonder, will there be more somewhere else? Yes, this is certainly worth investigating. Chief! Oh my god, hold on, guys. ¿Qué pasa? Sí, sí. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, Weasel! I didn't know you were there. Ah, these perfect apples hit the spot. Just what I needed. I can see that. What are you doing out here stuffing yourself full at midnight? Well, the truth is, you've caught me red-handed. You see, I have a secret. A secret that could destroy my reputation were it to come to light. What? Is it that bad? Yes, you see, when I get scared, I just get so very, very hungry. And then I have to stuff my face full of food immediately or I pass out. Huh. I understand. It's not that big of a deal. But scared. Huh. Deep down, you're scared too. Of what could happen in the future. Yes, Weasel. What we just found out would shake up anyone. Even I, your leader, can be vulnerable at times. I'm not a heartless Pokémon. And now we're carrying with us a burden I wouldn't wish upon even my worst enemy. Chief. But in moments like these, what we have to do is smile. And with our smile, we'll get past any misfortunes that come our way. The future may literally be set in stone, but it can be changed. Fighting is always an option. You're right. What's written on that slab doesn't have to come true. We'll do all we can, that's for sure. Attaboy. Chief, now that we're here, I wanted to apologize for this morning. I was blinded by rage, and I acted very rashly in turn. But that decision must have weighed heavily on you too. I had no right to speak to you in that way. You have nothing to apologize for, Buizel. To be honest, if I had been in your shoes, I probably would have objected as well. We're not used to being put in such predicaments, and sometimes emotions can run wild. So I don't blame you for raising your voice. In fact, maybe I should apologize for being rude and telling you to shut up. I knew you'd say something like that. I don't blame you for anything either. Chief! No, Ampharos! You're the best chief I could wish for. Well, it's not often I get these compliments, but your chief likes them very much. But I have an inkling there's something else. Tell me, Buizel, what are you doing outside at midnight instead of sleeping peacefully? Well, let's just say I have a tiny problem, but nothing to get worked up about. I understand if you don't want to talk about it, but if there's one thing I've learned, it's that sharing your worries with others makes you feel a lot better. It's a bit embarrassing. You're going to laugh, Chief. I won't. Well, maybe a little. Who knows? But it's okay. Do tell. Alright, then. Let's start from the beginning. 2 days ago, I asked Archen if he wanted to be partners in this expedition. He was a little down because he had messed up in our exploration, so I wanted to help him and be someone he could rely on. Oh yeah, that was so beautiful. He was so happy. You'd think that was the best news he'd heard in his life. Yeah, stalker, why? Okay. Yeah, I practically made his night. Wait a minute, you're watching? You saw all that? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just happened to go outside and see you two at the campfire. And how much did you see? Only after you made your offer to Archen. I didn't tell anyone, no worries. I swear, shame on you. I'm here telling you all this and you already knew. If I may, I think that you did the right thing, Weasel. You didn't have to help Archen like that, but you did. And he looks so much happier thanks to you. Actually, the truth is, I didn't do it just to help him. Dang, what's the best way to explain it? The truth is, I wanted to be his partner too. I've been interested in Archen ever since he arrived. I thought spending some days alongside him would be nice and worthwhile. And it's true, Archen looks so happy now. But I wasn't expecting the same thing to happen to me. Ah, I see. Feelings have blossomed all around, am I right? What feelings? I'm only saying you made my days so much better too. What's the problem then? Did something happen? Archen doesn't want to be partners anymore once we get back home. He says he doesn't want to depend on me, that he wants to manage on his own. And I understand. Of course I do. But there's a selfish part of me that doesn't want that to happen. This may sound a little dramatic, but after this experience, I feel like just the thought of going back to normal like nothing happened would shatter me. But he sounds so sure of himself, so determined to do this, that I don't want to go against his wishes, and it makes me a little sad. This mattered a lot to me, but it seems he doesn't feel the same. Oh, sorry. I started talking, and in the end, I couldn't stop. But yeah, I guess that's the problem. It's stupid, I know. I should just forget about this and try not to let it get in the way of my work. You want to know what I think? Well, I'll say it anyway. I think there's nothing selfish about you feeling that way. There's no shame in wanting a partner. Long ago, when I was just a Flaffy, Moa's help was invaluable to me. If it wasn't for her being my partner, the Expedition Society wouldn't exist in the first place. There's nothing bad about wanting to explore with your friends, or work with them whenever you can. And if you ask me, seeing how Archen's behaved these past 2 days, I think he feels exactly the same. You think so? Yes, even if he said that stuff, I think, deep down, he wishes to be your partner too, but he's repressing his feelings. Then why would he say the opposite? Well, I'm not inside his mind, but he probably thinks it's best for you. Think about it. Archen is more inexperienced than you are, and he thinks he's just being a burden. But that's not true! He works so hard, and he's a good explorer. Of course he is, but he can't bring himself to fully believe it. He thinks being your partner will end up holding you back, and so he preferred to cut his losses and free you from having to work with him. And he tries to appear tough and sure of himself, but in reality, he doesn't want to leave your side so soon either. Dang it. Why did he say anything? What should I do? It couldn't be more obvious. You need to tell Archen how you feel as soon as possible. Right in this very moment even. Right now? This late? Yes, there's been a clear lack of communication here, and it's tearing you both apart. And we can't have that. Go in there, wake him up, and fix this as fast as you can. It'll get worse the longer you wait.
I get what you're saying, but still, I'm gonna mess up his sleep schedule.
Who cares about that? Look, I know the best place for you guys to have that conversation. Listen carefully. Oh my god, it's about to happen.
Archen! Archen, wake up! What's wrong? Come with me. There's something I need to tell you. What? Weasel, do you know how late it is? Whatever, just follow me. Huh? Weasel!
Okay, so once we get to... Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I'll continue reading, but I think I know where it's...
Huh? It's the beach. Here's where you wanted to bring me? Yes. This beach is so beautiful at night. Don't you agree? The moonlight reflecting off the sea, the sound of the waves. I think it's the best possible place to have a talk in peace. You're right. I didn't notice when we first arrived, but this beach has a way of putting you at ease. But what talk? Right, you said there was something you needed to tell me. Is it so urgent that you had to wake me up and take me here?
Yes, it actually is. Sorry for waking you up so suddenly. But if I don't get this off my chest now, I know I'll always regret it.
Oh, well, if it's that important, I'm all ears.
All right. Oh God, hold on. Before we begin, with the dialogue, okay, I'm about to reveal some big spoilers, and this is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna link in the description a timestamp for people who do not want to hear this part. Like, if you do not want to hear, skip right now, and you'll know when I stop talking about it. So the song there's gonna be a song that plays that's actually not from PSMD. I know I'm not supposed to technically know this, but I've already watched this when it first came out. Well, the full game came out, so I'm sorry to the creator, NoodleNiiue. I already knew this was coming, and I know the song as well. So let's begin. So the first time I actually saw this scene, like this, I had such a visceral reaction to it, that like, because it was so well done, in my opinion. So but that's not the point. I'm gonna talk about the song. So the song that's about to play is called "The Whereabouts of Light," which is not from PMD, obviously, because when I first heard it, I was like, where is this song from? I literally could not find it from like 3 months. Well, yeah, I guess like 2-3 months and a half, like, at least, because like I was like, what is this song? Nobody's telling me what this song is. Like, I literally couldn't. And then one day I was on the Sky Temple Discord server, which if you're not in that, you should like go be in it. I think if they still have the link, if the link still works. But anyway, I was looking at it because I was looking at the reviews, because they have a review channel basically where the players of ROM hacks, they give each other feedback, constructive feedback, not like destructive. It was like, because it has to be good faith criticism. But basically, I was reading a review of somebody who played this ROM hack, and they actually talked about this scene and the song, and I was like, oh, and I saw the song's name, I was like, oh, let me search that, and I found it. Like, it was that fast, and ever since, that song has had a chokehold on me. It's from the Trail series, specifically Trails in the Sky, which I've, like, that game has had the trilogy of Trails in the Sky has had a chokehold on me, really. Well, the FC need to watch more of the beginning, but like everything else from that point, like it's having a chokehold on me right now, and I'm really so. But specifically, this is the instrumental version of the song that plays in the second game, actually. But basically, it's a romantic moment, like it's a romantic song because the song, again, spoilers for people who have not played it or not fans. Because the first song, this is a song that connects both of the main like characters, like was one because I won't say like what they're like who they are, but basically one plays harmonica that basically is this song. So the song is actually intertwined, or like there's different versions of the song like that play like in different songs, like that's basically that thing. And then for the first ending, first game, the ending of the is the F. So there's a vocal version. There's a vocal version of the song, which is, and then what you can listen to the original. It's the original. And then there's the remake version, because I didn't know there was a remake until, I found out that these games are being remade, the trilogy. So, and then there's also an English version by Liz Robinette that I really love. So I will link the songs in the description. The song, but specifically this version, because this version is the one that plays in the second chapter. And again, this is more of a romantic, and it's different. It's different version because there's a harmonica, whereas the original one doesn't. That's in the ending, like the vocal version of the song. This one is just like it's a romantic reunion. I won't say much more than that because you really have to play the game for it. But it's amazing. I can't say any more than that. But yeah, let's begin because I've been waiting for this moment. All right, let me start. Let me drink some water, actually, because that was a lot of talking. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to listen to the song fully, but because it doesn't, like, I can't listen to the actual song when I'm, like, recording, like, with audio and, like, my voice, because, like, the audio is pulled down, because, the recording has to capture the audio. Anyways, let's begin. All right. Let's see. Where do I begin? Before this expedition, I think I felt a bit lonely. I guess it's somewhat surprising to hear that. It is. Lonely? How exactly? You're surrounded by wonderful people. Don't get me wrong. You guys from the Expedition Society are all amazing, and I feel at home here. But I think I yearned for some kind of connection with someone. Someone that wasn't just a work buddy. Something like what most exploration teams have, for example. A friendship that can move mountains. We normally work on our own here at this society, and sometimes it can feel a bit gloomy. Hazel, I had no idea you felt like that. I feel a little guilty. No, none of this is your fault. Hang on, I wasn't finished. What I'm trying to say is, back when I proposed the idea of being partners 2 days ago, I didn't do it only to help you, even if it was a pretty big reason. The truth is, I also wanted to know what it felt like to have a partner, a friend who would support me. Is that so? I see nothing wrong with that, though. You helped me out a bunch in the end, so I don't mind what other reasons you might have had at first. That's the thing. At first, I thought this would help you be more confident in yourself, and I could try out another form of working. But it ended up being much more than that. At least for me. Harkin, these 3 days exploring with you were some of the best in my life, and I fully mean that. Seriously? Wow! When you went to meet up with Team Titan alone, I couldn't stop worrying for a single moment. That made me realize I couldn't bear if something bad happened to you, or if you weren't here. The relief that washed over me when it was all over and you were safe. I didn't think I've ever felt anything like it. Hazel, I'm sorry I worried you so much. I wanted to do all I could, but I didn't stop to think about how you all would feel if I took such a dangerous risk. It's okay. We've been over that. Nobody's blaming
to blame here but those ruffians. But I digress. What I wanted to tell you is I'd like you to keep being my partner, Archen. I'm so happy with you. I don't want that to end. Just thinking about going back to our normal lives, exploring solo again, back to being just friends. After these 3 days, I just want to keep exploring with you and form a real team. Weasel! Really? You want to keep doing this, even after we go back? Actually, after all that stuff you said, I guess it doesn't surprise me as much. But, are you sure about this? I'm not that good of an explorer. I'll probably cause trouble all the time. Someone like Bumblebee or Jirachi would be more suited. You deserve better than me. But I don't care about that! I don't want Bumblebee or Jirachi! I want you, Archen! I don't care how much experience you have, how many times you succeed, or fail, or how strong you are. I'm absolutely sure you're my ideal partner. This expedition proved it to me. You and I make an amazing team. And also, not long ago, I started seeing you as something more than a friend. And I'm with you. I'm overcome with peace. I feel stuff I'd never felt before. I feel like I want to be with you forever. You're the best Pokémon I know. Archen, I love you. I love you so much. Weasel? What did you just say? What? Oh, I spoke so much that I don't remember what I said. Oh crap. Forget I said anything. I don't know what came over me. Weasel, calm down. Listen, I love you too. What? Weasel, I've always looked up to you. You're a strong but kind Pokémon, true to your ideals. You've been my role model since I joined you. I've always wanted to know you better. And these days I spent with you allowed me to do just that. I love talking to you. I love walking with you. I love sleeping in the same room as you. I love how cute you are and how well you always treat me. You make me feel so loved, and that's something I wasn't very used to. And all of that makes me love you. So, what I mean to say is, I feel just the same. Archen. And, of course, if you accept me as I am, flawed as I may be, I'd love it if we could keep being partners, at least a while longer. Deep down, I wanted that too. But I was afraid of disappointing you, or being no help at all. Now I see I was a fool to think that. We're not doing this just to be better explorers. We're doing it because it's what our hearts desire. Archen, you have no idea how happy you just made me. Oh, I think I'm gonna faint. No, that goes for me too. I never thought you loved me this way. I have no experience at all with this sort of thing. I'm a little stumped, but so happy too. That makes two of us. We can try if you want. See what comes after this. How things unfold. But how things don't unfold just great. Right now, I just want to be with you. Weasel! Archen! Oh my god, this amazing art that's about to come up. This, I will send the link to this, another point. I will send the link to this artist because they did such a good job with this. Yes, that's exactly what I want. No more repressing our feelings. We have to stay true to ourselves and do what our hearts really desire. You're absolutely right. From now on, I won't ever doubt my emotions.
If any problems arise, we'll solve them together. We don't have to do everything by ourselves. From now on, we are true partners. Buizel, thank you. Thank you for everything. Oh, you goober. You don't need to thank me. Yowie. Binglebird is what their ship name is. And that's it for this. So I guess let me elaborate actually on this a little more. So normally if I could get a little personal here. So normally I'm not like how do I say this without being offensive? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people jokingly like love to like ship like guys with guys, girls with girls, like in like fictional media, you know, like because you know, especially if they're not canon, like you know, it's fun like for a lot of people to think about that. Like it's a fun thing, like. And normally I'm not like a shipping kind of nerd. Like I only like ship what is canon in like media, right? So like I do that. And then so I do that. And then what am I trying to say? But I don't like typically like do that. I think maybe because it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just because. So I'll say so like I'm a straight like guy. Like I'm not. You know I like. So I kind of only like. I don't know how to like say this without being offensive, but like so normally I don't like because those like you know fan relationships like don't like catch my eye, right? So like because I don't normally like fantasize, I guess, or just for fun anyway, like doing that. Like I only, but I think this because so what's fascinating about this, I never shipped Archen and Buizel. Like I never, whenever I played PSMD, like they were not characters I really shipped because first of all, why would I like my mind, like again, my mind doesn't immediately go to that. So, and I never got the sense of like, they could be like, they could have like, they could be like for like romantically, for each other, like I never got the sense in the game, like at least for like how the fans felt, like for people who are a fan of this yaoi, which is for Archen X Buizel or Binglebird. It wasn't until this ROM hack that I actually found out, because the creator of this ROM hack is also a fan of this, a fan of Binglebird. So that's, why this kind of, you saw a lot of the blushing, because they're, and that's fascinating. But this ROM hack, but I think because of how it's done, it's actually, this is like my favorite, like kind of my favorite gay relationship, like, and while I don't try to like think of it as in like the actual, when I play the actual game, I don't like think about that, but like for this game, like it's kind of elevated these two Pokemon actually really for me, like in terms of like some of my favorites. And Archen was a Pokemon I already liked, same with Buizel, but I think, but I think this like elevated even more, especially because I love these stories. And also it's not just about the romance, like it literally, like the amount of elevation, like how do I say this, the amount that they had to go through in order to reach this point is just, and then like seeing it happen in the music as well, like again the music, like it's so good, and seeing actually how it is in context, my god, it's amazing, like it really really is. So I want to thank NoodleNiiue also for introducing me to the Trail series. I would have not like right now it's the trilogy I might go into the other ones later, but I want to thank you so much in case you're watching this video. Like, you really, really, like, I'm so glad. Like, it really, like, that, the music of that is so amazing. The characters, like, are just great. Like, I don't know what to say other than that. Like, it's like, it's so overwhelming. I don't know. Like, I haven't media like this, at least in a game, like, it might be kind of in a similar vein to like Xenoblade in a way. But yeah, just I want to thank you because for creating this ROM hack, like, because PSMD was already one of my favorite PMD games. It's my second favorite behind Explorers of Sky, so it's just amazing that get this expansion, like, and you made me really fall in love with this relationship that I would have not known otherwise. So thank you for also bringing that to my attention. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk way too much, so I probably should end it here. Once again, I will be linking the timestamps for like when I stop talking about what I talked about before, that the beach scene. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I'll be doing. This will be the final video of PSMD Echoes of Yesterday on my channel. I probably so, and also note, this is not like, there was an update that actually just came out recently, so that's why I said like the guy actually just of like what you saw, the last frame of Archen and Buizel hugging, like that art just got released by the person. Like, I knew who created it, but like they hadn't released the art until just like the last, I think it was 2 days ago, a day or two ago, it might have been. I'll find it. But yeah, that's it for the series. Yeah, I probably won't play it again because I don't really want to DDR the hard mode. Maybe I'll play it again, but I don't know. It'll definitely be on my own time though. I'll tell you that much. But either way, as always, thank you guys so much for watching this series that I did. It wasn't like a linear, I just did it whenever I felt like there was something, and this was the culmination to that. This was, yeah, it culminated into this video, so I'm so glad. But yeah, that will be it for my part. As always, please like, subscribe, comment down below. If you want to, I mean, I can't really force anyone to comment down below. But yeah, we'll see what happens next, and yeah, all that good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the series, and I'll see you guys with whatever videos I choose to do next. So yeah, goodbye.